How should you invest in real estate? What should you buy? Those are great questions, and by the end of this video, I want you to know all the different ways you can invest in real estate and which ones are right for you. Hi, I'm Paul Haley, Toronto Realtor, investor, speaker, and educator, and I want to help you invest in real estate. So there are 4 ways that you can invest in real estate. The first is buy and hold, and that's what most people think about, where you're buying a property, you're putting tenants in, and you're keeping it for a long period of time. Now, it could be a rental-ready property that you buy. It could be a flip and hold, where you do some investment, you do some rentals, you fix it up, and you add some value, and then you rent it. Or it could be pre-construction condo, where you buy it, and on closing, you rent it to tenants. The second way of investing is through flipping real estate. So that could be where you're buying a house, you're doing a renovation, a rehab, you're fixing it up, and then you're selling on the open market for a profit. You could also do things like flip paper, for example, a pre-construction condo, where you're doing an assignment sale or wholesaling houses. The third way that you can invest in real estate is by financing real estate. So that's where you're the mortgager. Where you're doing private lending, or it could even be something like rent to own. And the fourth way is through pooled investments. So that's real estate income trusts, exchange traded funds, or private equity investing. So there are lots of ways to invest in real estate, and I've created a series of 7 questions to help you figure out which ones are right for you. Now you can download those questions below in my investor's guide and follow along and write down your answers. And remember, these questions are for you. There's no right or wrong answer. That's how you feel. Answer these questions and how you feel about these things. Okay, so the first question is, what are your financial goals? Yes, you need financial goals. You need to know where you're going. So it could be as simple as, I just want to be able to retire comfortably, or maybe you want to retire in luxury, or maybe you want to live for free or create freedom through replacing your income. Or maybe you want to build a legacy for your family. Or it could be something simple like, just want to pay off my mortgage. I want to put my kids through university. All great things. And remember, these are your goals. Have fun with this. This is really about what you want in life. Second question is, how do you feel about debt? So this is probably the thing that keeps most people from investing in real estate. It's their fear of debt. So you don't like debt? I don't want any debt. Or you're okay with a little bit of debt, a moderate amount, enough to do a project? Or are you like, bring it on, I want lots of debt, I'm okay. Well, not you want, but you're okay with lots of debt because you know that access to capital is the thing that keeps you from achieving your goals faster. The third question is, how much time and effort can you put into an investment project? So it could be none, I'm very busy, I don't have any time. It could be a moderate amount, so you're okay to manage a project or get tenants. Or it could be like, I am ready to roll up my sleeves and dive in and get this thing done. Investment time horizon. So that's when you're going to need the money. So it could be less than a year, it could be 1 to 5 years, or it could be 5 years plus. Dealing with people. It could be that, no thank you, I don't want to deal with anybody, I don't like people. To, moderate would be, you're okay to deal with some, get some tenants or deal with contractors. You're functioning in society, you're okay to do that. Or it could be, I love people, I can't wait to meet my new tenants, Paul Haley. How do you feel about renovation and construction? So is this no thank you, no renos, no construction, do not want to go there? To moderate level of comfort, I'm okay with some renos and construction, or a bigger project with some guidance. Or I'm going to roll up these sleeves, I'm going to smash down walls, I am ready to build this house. And then finally, access to capital. So this is probably the biggest question I get from most investors, and I will do another video on all the different ways you can access capital. But in this case, it's just, think about how much equity, say, could you take out of your home, or how much you have in savings or RSPs or whatever. How much equity could you get your hands on? And is it less than $5,000? Is it between 5 and 30, or is it $30,000 plus? Okay, so I hope those 7 questions were helpful. If you want to download my investor's guide below, I outline all the 7 questions and all the different types of investments. It's a matrix where you can look at how you answer those questions, then which type of investments are right for you. But let's go through a couple examples. Okay, so let's think about a buy and hold rental ready project. So you're not going to do any renos. So the returns on this would be moderate to high depending on what and where you buy. You will need to access some debt on this. You'll probably need to get a mortgage to purchase this property. Time commitment could be minimum to moderate. So if you want to hire a property manager, you don't want to deal with much. It could be very minimal. And I actually do that in some investments in another country because I don't want to go there. Time horizon. So with all buy and hold strategies, you should at least be in for 5+ years. Dealing with people. So you probably want to at least be moderately okay with dealing with people. You're probably going to have to deal with tenants. Even if someone's going to manage a project or manage the property for you, you're going to have to deal with that. Renos in construction. So in this case, we said we're just going to buy a rental ready property. No renos in construction needed. If you did want to do like a flip and hold, you'd probably need to at least be moderately comfortable with renos in construction. And access to capital for a project like this, you're going to want at least $30,000 plus. Flipping real estate. So let's assume in this case you're actually buying a house, you're renovating it, and you're selling it on the open market. So this would be moderate to high returns depending on the project and where it is. You will need to be moderately comfortable with debt. You will probably finance the purchase of the property and finance the renovations. Time and effort would be at least moderate. You're going to at least want to project manage this property, or you're going to at least want to project manage this renovation. Timing, you can do a project like this in less than a year, but I would give yourself 1 to 5 years because often it takes longer than you think to do a renovation, and potentially for risk mitigation or even to maximize profit, you may want to hold on to the property and get it tenanted and hold on to it for a bit. Dealing with people could be minimum to moderate. You're potentially not going to have to deal with tenants, although if for risk mitigation you may, but you will probably have to deal with contractors, which is a very special skill unto itself. Renovation and construction, you are going to have to love renovation and construction. That's what this is. That's what a project like this is. You're buying a place, you're going to renovate it, you're going to try and make profit on that. Access to capital, you're going to want at least $30,000 plus to do a project like this. So there are lots of ways to invest, and I hope those 7 questions really helped you figure out which type of investments are right for you. Again, please download the investor's guide below to see that full matrix and lots more information. And if you want to talk about fix and flip, buy and hold, please reach out, paul@paulhaley.ca. I can also connect you with industry professionals to help you with financing real estate or pooled investments. If you liked this video, please press the like button. I hope you found it hugely helpful. Please leave a comment below so I'll know to make more of this type of content. Please smash that subscribe button so you get notified when I upload new videos. And please, again, download the investor's guide below. I'll also include some links to social. Follow me on social. And if you want to get together and you want to talk about either virtually or in person, and you want to talk about our favorite subject, real estate, please shoot me an email, paul@paulhaley.ca. Talk soon.